All right, looks like we're back. I'm gonna give people a few minutes to trickle on back over here, but I think we're back. I think we're good to go. Where'd my one of one bean go? Oh, that's frustrating. I don't like. I looked up and I'm just like, where? What? I didn't even do anything. I was sleeving cards and the thing just froze. So, from when I looked up, I saw I was putting the Emerson Hancock up on the showcase, so that's what that was. And then I saw the Patrick Bailey and was like that. So what I did during that time was I sleeved up the Patrick Bailey, I sleeved up the Lodolo. That's when I looked up and I saw that the thing had stopped. I didn't touch any cards after that, so there we go. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna give people a little bit more time to get back on in. Um, but hopefully that's it. I was just talking to Tom about that. I think we gotta get a new camera. Touch this. It's feeling hot. It's hot. So might have to invest in a new camera. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Here we go. I think we're all back in here. Yeah, somebody hit the bounty. Emil hit it with a Jackson Coar. Jackson Coar hit was the bounty. And then there's a Poussin. Freeman. There's a Jared Schuster. And right after he hit one with the Royals, I actually pulled one too. The next night, I pulled it's a rookie pitcher right now for the Royals. I can't remember what his name is. Weatherly, Strider, and Julio. Pete Armstrong first. That'll do for box number 2. Box number 2 is in the books. Oh no, it wasn't Asa Lacy. It was out of Stadium Club Chrome. What is his name? I can't think of it. It's the only guy that's actually on there. Oh, Josh Stalmont. That's who it was. I pulled the super factor of Josh Stalmont, I believe it was. The very next day from Stadium Club Chrome. And we were joking about it. We were just like, look at that. You get you get 2 back-to-back Royals in 2 days. Super fractors. Yeah, 1 of 1 ace to Lacy, right? That's the one we want. That's the big one. Like Jackson Coar, no offense to Jackson Coar, but he's been in Bowman for a long time. So Adley refractor. Lofton, Groom, and Cole Henry. Might have a little blue ink coming up here. Nope. Wait, you hit a 1 of 1 too out of draft? You hit Lofton 1 of 1? So maybe the Ace of Lacy is all that's left. O'Neal Cruz, Espino. There's a nice one. Nick Gonzalez. We got blue ink coming. There's a nice one. Jason Dominguez and Petey. Petey helping out of 150. Nice hit. Indians to Brian. People like Petey. 95th overall. Petey helping. Petey helping. Dominguez out of 150. Yeah, so what I was saying before the camera so rudely interrupted us, like, how would you guys feel if you guys were a starting quarterback in the NFL and you just lost your starting job? Like, would you just say, nope, no, that's fine, whatever, I don't care? Or would you be upset about it? I'd be upset about it. I wouldn't just say, okay, yeah, the guy's 20 years younger than me, he can have it. Like, no, that's not what I'm going to do. And, like, Fitzpatrick never said that he didn't deserve it. He just said he didn't see it coming. That was the thing. Chamberlain? Oh, you hit one of the black waves. Jarvis Tucker. The Tucker sleeved up again. Right? Absolutely. It's competition. Like you want that starting position. No matter if you're a 20-year-old kid just coming out of college, or if you're a 40-year-old veteran quarterback that's been a journeyman over the course of like 14 different teams, like you want that position. And you're not just going to roll over and not be upset if you lose it. That's when I started to not like the JR Sports Brief. And he never talks about hockey. I don't understand why he doesn't talk about hockey ever. Yeah, like he wasn't doing bad. Like I think the Dolphins actually had a better record with him under center than when they switched over to Tua. They were winning. They were doing good. What were they? They were like 6-3 when they took him over, weren't they, or something along those lines? See, I just didn't think it was right. Devovich, Mike Ciani, Kirby, and Lofton. Yeah, I agree 100%. 100%. There's a crochet refractor. Casey Schmidt, Cruz, and Groom. And speak of the devil, there's a Nick Lofton auto. Yeah, he was winning. He was doing good. And like I don't think that they really talked to him much about him possibly losing his position, which is why he was so shocked that he lost his position. There's that Lofton one more time. So this pile of autos there. We got some gold coming. See a nice big name on the gold. First, got a Kyle Nicholas out of 50 going to the Fish. Nick Gonzalez again. Cole Henry, Blazovic. Nick Gonzalez is not a guy that I'm upset about hitting twice. Yeah, I want to get you a Veen. I want to get you a Zach Veen, my friend. I'll put that Nick Gonzalez up there. There we go. Or at least a Drew Romo. Let's get you at least a Drew Romo. By the way, Zach, did you see where? I don't know if you posted in the other video or not, because that chat was flying. Did you say where Mitchell was? Where Garrett Mitchell was rated on there? If he was even rated on the top 100? I'm excited for that football game on Sunday. Gonna be able to watch most of it before I gotta come fill some breaks. All right, box number 5. Been pretty good so far. Holden Powell, Xavier Edwards, Hunter Green. No ink on that one, but Dan Acker is your ink. It's all paper right there. Dan Acker to the Athletics to Trey Blanchard. Ooh, Terang made it in the top 100. All right. All right. Mitchell 91. I was kind of close with my 76. Mitchell's at 91. Kind of thought he'd be a little bit higher than that. Last year when I looked at the Bowman top 100 or top 100 prospects, whatever you want to call it, the Brewers, here we go, Zach Veen refractor and a Soderstrom refractor. The Brewers did not have one single player in the top 100. It was brutal. Not a single one. Yeah, I think that's kind of funny that Franco got Trent. I thought I saw that one. He was rated 56, and I think Kerstad was rated 55 on that one. So I think I looked at that the other night. Crochet, Bonin, Debovich. Yeah, Gavin Lux was 2 last year, and I think Franco was 1. Crochet. So Larry Mauricio, we got 3 refractors in that one. Rutherford, Jackson, and little Dominguez. I get excited about Garrett Mitchell just because we haven't had somebody to talk about in the draft since Corey Ray at number 5 overall, and he still hasn't cracked AAA. I saw that guy at spring training. He is tiny, tiny, tiny. Yeah, with how much hype's been around him. It's crazy that that much hype around. I mean, he was 16 years old when he signed. Crazy. Oh yeah, Keston. That's right. Duh. Duh, absolutely. How did I forget Keston? There's a torque base. Yeah, it was, what is it? Joe Adell and Keston went like back to back. I feel like a fool now. How did I forget about Keston here? Weatherly, Dingler, and Julio. Playing Blue Wave, Zach McCambley. Out of 150, going to the Marlins. Dominguez is at 33. There you go, Marlins. To Brandon. Cambley. Hopefully Keston can figure it out going into next year. There's a Trent Palmer. Yeah, Keston's got to figure out going into next year. He had such a down year, but I'm kind of liking it because his cards are nice and cheap right now, so I can pick up a bunch of them. There's a Zach Veen refractor again. Toglia, Jensen, Tink. Well, Tink Hence. Got a couple, that blue. Oh, it's one of the inserts. I thought I missed the Sky Blue Chrome for a second. Another Veen first refractor. Were you really? Was that in Minnesota, his first game? It's a funny story about Keston. We went down to spring training 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. And we're down on the fence, talking to all the players and stuff, and getting their autographs. Spring training is great. It's absolutely great. If you've never been to spring training before, I highly recommend going. So we're down there, we're talking to some of the players, and the game starts. About the third inning rolls around, and players start leaving, then the starters start leaving, new guys start walking through. And I'm down on the fence. I mean, tickets only cost like $15 for like front row seats. It's great. And this kid comes walking by, and he stops and signs a couple autographs, and I'm like, who is that? Who is that? Like, I don't know. It's 2018, and I see his back. He's walking, walks away, and I'm just like, oh man, that was Keston. That was their first round draft pick. So he's like from me to my computer screen away, and me like a dum dum had a baseball right in my hand. Didn't get his autograph. Couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. Billy Horn. Burl. Stott. Billy Horn again. Max Meyer first. You got one. It wasn't a Veen, but you got one. Burl. Green. There's a Pete Crow Armstrong. Jones and Peraza. Oh, that's awesome. So you guys got to go check out, no, it's not Turner Field anymore. Braves Stadium. So you guys got to go hang out, watch a Brewers game. Wogu. It's a green, it looks like. Padres. Out of 99. It's like Hassel and Lang. Look at that one sleeved up. Young, McConnell, Austin Hendrick, and Gage Workman. That's a little duel. SunTrust, that's what it is. I like Austin Riley. He had a really down 2020. I like him a lot though. I think he's a nice young player. Big. He looks big on TV. Five boxes left. Huge. Like the dude just looks like he could just push over a tree. He's just a monster. Trent, I don't know if you can answer this, but I'm hearing a lot of rumors about George Springer maybe joining the Blue Jays. I think that'd be a nice fit. There's a Vukovic. Be a nice fit up in Toronto. Garrett Mitchell refractor. The Dolo, McMahon, and Seminaris. Blue Wave is going to be our auto. And Bryce Jarvis. There you go, D-backs. Yeah, it sounds like the Blue Jays are trying to make a couple splashes here and there, which is good. Vladdy looks good. Lost a bunch of weight. He looks like a monster. Bichette will come back healthy. Oh boy. PD helping green paper. Laying on Parker refractors Amaya, Deloach, and Cavalli. Finishing up Haskin, Klein, Adams, Down, and Cotton. 4 boxes left. I want to bump that Dylan Dingler from the mint so bad. Oh yeah, PSA is so backed up. So back when you could find retail sports cards, I found a 2019 update. Like my Target was stocked from wall to wall in 2019 update. I went to a card show shortly after 2019 update released, and they like had a bunch of 2019 updates, Chrome updates, and he's like, I can't sell these at $20 a box. Like I have, he said he had like 40 of them, and he's like, I'm about to start selling at $15 a box. And I didn't think anything of it, because I had opened up my fill of Chrome. I think I opened up 3 of the boxes of Chrome. I hit a Tatis blue out of it, and actually a pretty darn big card. But just kind of looking back on that now, like I could have had all of those Chrome updates, just a ton. But yeah, I went off on that because you said you're at PSA right now, and that's where my Tatis actually is. There's an Asa Lacy refractor. That's where my Tatis is right now. Prater, Abrams, purple ink coming. No purple ink. We got refractor ink. Come on now. This is just silly. This is just silly. This is my 5th Torkelson I've pulled in the last week. Since last Sunday, that is my 5th Torkelson I've pulled. I think it's 2 purples, 2 refractors, and a green. Got the hot hand for Torque. I'm gonna have to tag Luke Chapman in this video now. Say, hey Luke, should have got the Tigers in this break. Said I wanted something to bump out that Dingler, but I guess we'll just leave the Dingler in there now, since they're teammates and all. Oh, the good old 20 day. We got a guy that lives around us here, Bullet. He's in the group. He's chats quite a bit too. He sent some of the cards on a 20 day too. A Bobichette as well. A gold wave Bobichette on a 20 day, or was it a 10 day? I think it was a 10 day, and that was about 7 months ago, and he still hasn't got it back. Yeah, it's like one day. Like I found the last decent sports cards that I found at my local Walmart or Target was Bowman. 2020 Bowman was the last thing I found. I also found 4 boxes of Mosaic basketball when I was there. And I mean, back then I was against the flippers. I did not want to be that guy. I wanted to, share the love a little bit. So when I walked in, there was about 15 cellos of Bowman Chrome, or Bowman. And then there was, I think there was 15 or so blasters. And then there was 4 mosaic blasters as well. I took 2 mosaic blasters, and I got 2 boxes for my brother of Bowman 2020, 2 boxes for my buddy Cliff, and 2 boxes for me, and I left the rest. And that was the last I've ever seen sports cards in the wild. Ooh! Kyle Chambers. What an AJ Vukovic. Last 2 box. Straight Studley. Yeah, I said it. Straight Studley. 10-day took about a month and a half. I think that kind of defeats the purpose of a 10-day, doesn't it? I also have a bat down Acuna PSA right now, too. Hoping for good news on that one. Ciccone, Miller, and Hoffman. Image variation. Maybe. Yeah, it is. This is the first time I've ever pulled this card. Patrick Bailey image variation. It's pretty sweet. Giants to Michael. Put that over in that one. Spencer Strider and Tanner Burns, like almost identical pictures, just in a different uniform. Horn, Peraza, Jones. Patrick Bailey first again. Beater, Amaya, Stott, Burrell, another Pete Crow Armstrong. You have an upcharge on a 20, so the 10 was actually faster? Really? I mean, that works. Schuster and Wells, there's an Austin Hendricks, McConnell, and Bishop. And a purple paper of Tristan Casas rounds it out. There you go. He pulled a Luis Robert, was it a Blue Wave Auto? I'm sorry, I just saw that comment. Pulled a Blue Wave Auto from a value pack? Or just a Blue Wave Parallel? I mean, either way, it's a huge pull. Oh, you got the Blue Wave image variation? What? Get out of here. That's awesome. So that's the one like where he's like out in the outfield just kind of throwing, right? Looks like he's like warming up maybe. We got 2 boxes left, by the way. This one we're opening right now and 1 more. And that's all we got left. What a really nice case. I like this. Anytime you pull a Torque, it's a good case though, right? Canario and Hernandez. Cavalli, Quinn, Cotton, and Downs. I'd like to hit a couple more big mojos though. Ed Howard first. Would definitely like to hit a couple more nice mojos. JJ Ludeta, $4.99. Barnhart and Cruz. Libator, there's a Torkelson. Takoa Roby. Schmidt, Kirby, and Saul Garza to the Royals. I know the feels. There's a couple that I've that they're just sitting in my box. They don't move a whole lot. Check out that Tigers mitt. That's a really cool card. I like that one. I've only hit one. I've only hit one auto of Luis Robert at Real Breaks Torkelson, and it actually was that. It was just the regular blue, the solid blue one, not the blue wave. He's a hard hit. He's a very hard hit. There's a Garrett Mitchell. This one, Brewers to Scott. Oh yeah, Kerstad. One last little stack here. And we got one left. Bailey Refractor, Foscue Refractor, Jimenez, Duran, and Rutledge. Oh, you got it graded? Did it grade well? Bailey Foscue. $10, there you go. That's what we like to hear. A little 10. A 10. I give it a 10. James Harden's got a new do with the Nets. Last box of the night. Hopefully I'm home by about 3 and in bed by 4. Let's see. That's fantastic, especially when like it exceeds all your expectations. That's awesome. Like I'm really hoping I get 10s on both the ones that I got over there right now. I know I shouldn't get my hopes up that much, but I did not see anything wrong with them. Helio Ramos had a 250. Prater, Abrams, Gorman. So maybe I should just go into it hoping for 9s. Hopefully get 10s. Polkovich, Calabrese, and Volpe. Last auto is a Burl Caraway. Cubbies. Burl Caraway. Base auto to Nick. Bowman, Cantillo, Gerard Encarnacion, Swiney, and Ciani. Last little bit here. Cody Hose, Powell, Kirby, Tolentino, and Casey Schmidt. And that, my friends, is the break. Pretty good stuff. Nice stuff. It's a good case. Another good case. Told Tom, I don't think I've opened up a bad case of this stuff yet. It's been good. It's been good. Oh, you got 80 cards at PSA right now that you're waiting for? Alright, here we go. Show our recap time. I have 2, and I'm nervous about just having 2 over there. I'm like, please come back good. All right, This is like Refractor first, and also all the Mojos that we top loaded. Garrett Mitchell Brewers, Hendricks Hendrick Reds, Peter Armstrong Mets, Asa Lacy Refractor Royals, Mitchell Refractor Brewers, Hendrick Reds, Armstrong Mets, Veen Refractor Rockies, Torkelson Base going to the Tigers, Dominguez Yanks, Crochet White Sox, Veen Refractor Rockies, Soderstrom Refractor A's, Carson Tucker Indians, Nick Gonzalez. We actually got two of those. Nick Gonzalez again to the Pirates. Patrick Bailey, Giants. Emerson Hancock, Mariners. Jordan Walker, Cardinals. And Tucker again going to the Indians. Color. Ramos, Giants. Brown, Astros. Blade, Marlins. Casas, Red Sox. Patrick Bailey image variation going to the Giants. Riley Green, Tigers. Calabrese, Angels. Helpin, Indians. 99, Padres duel. Encarnacion, Marlins. Groom, Red Sox. Nicholas, Marlins. Thought, Diamondbacks. Dominguez, Yankees. Lodolo, Reds. And Barnhart to the Rays. Autos. Burrell, Caraway, Cubs. Saul Garza, Royals. Schuster, A's out of 499. McMahon out of 250, Rockies. McCambly out of 150, Marlins. Acker, base to the A's. And Lofton, base to the Royals. Showcase. Let's check it out. Only non-auto hit up on the showcase. Emerson Hancock, 78 out of 99. Great color match on this card. I like it a lot. Mariners to Trey. Bryce Jarvis, Blue Wave out of 150. Going to the D-backs to Kyle Chambers. And actually, the D-backs hit another good one, too. AJ Vukovic, 19 out of 71 on the Speckle Auto. I love this card. This is great. Nice hits there, Kyle. Indians, how about a little Petey Helpin, 68 out of 150 on the True Blue, going to the Indians, and Brian Nalapinski. Check out this money mint. Tigers, you crushed. You absolutely crushed, Tigers. Dylan Dingler, Gold Wave, 1 out of 50. Torkelson Mojo, and how about a Torkelson 428 out of 499 Refractor Auto, going to the Tigers and Jamie Meyer. Nice break, Jamie. That's fun stuff, everyone. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I had a blast hanging out with you. I'm going to go home and grab a little dinner. Hopefully I'm in bed by 4 o'clock so I can get back up and go to work tomorrow again. So I had a blast hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for staying up with me. Titus and Emil are break battling tomorrow. Come hang out with those guys. Have some fun. Break battles are a blast. I'm sure I'll be jumping in on the chat with those guys. So go battle with those two. It's fun. And yeah, I'll be back I'll probably come break on Friday night after work again. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Hope you guys all have an awesome week. And I'll see you soon. Thank you, Stefan. Appreciate that.